What's up, Mark? Dude, pouring on camera. Classy. I notice you have a cloth of some kind around your drink.
That's a
Is that
coffee filter.
it's a
Coffee
coffee
filter.
filter. So is that just so you don't have to use a coaster when you put it down on the table?
It is a coaster.
Okay. I mean, I don't know if that's white trashy as fuck or the single
It
smartest
is.
thing I've ever seen
It
anybody
is.
do. It might actually be both. I'm not really sure.
I could use a paper towel or a napkin, but I like using that. I think it looks good. I think it
I think
looks
it
like
looks good too.
I
It's
think it looks like a
form
really.
fitting.
I think it like if I'm drinking 12-year-old scotch, I want something that looks like a doily as opposed to a napkin.
Yeah, so anyways, Josh is going to go through some of our comments because apparently people have been commenting because our shorts actually get a decent amount of views, which was pretty awesome.
A pretty good amount of views. I'm really impressed by the amount we're getting.
Scott, you look like a really hot version of Sherman on.
Yeah, can we talk about the glasses? What's going on there?
Yeah,
Scott,
okay,
you look like a really hot version of Sherman on Rocky the Squirrel, or
Oh, Rocky and Bullwinkle. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Thank you.
These are my computer work screen glasses.
Okay.
Which I never use when I'm over at your place because the only time I put glasses on is to drive over there for.
And the only time you actually do anything with glasses at my house is pull them out of the freezer.
Wait, you put glasses in the freezer?
He puts my glasses in the freezer. Or he gets his son to do it.
Oh, it's just like a little prank that you play.
And they do it like right before I'm getting ready to leave, so that they know that I'll be looking for them, and they know I won't be able to find them, and they suppress their guffaws because they know where my glasses are.
Oh.
They know where my glasses are, and then when I finally stop and think about it because they've done it so many times, I'm like, "Did you put my fucking glasses in the freezer?" And then I'll go look for them, and of course by that time they have I can't leave for another 10 minutes because they're so fucking frozen. Like I don't want to hurt the glasses, so I don't run them under hot water. But they're frozen fucking solid, so I just gotta let them defrost on their own.
Exaggerating.
Okay, yeah, I'm not sure he is.
You got my
That's
glasses.
a great way.
They left my glasses in the freezer so long one time that when I put them on, it pulled the skin off my face. When I took them
come on. That never happened.
I licked it with my tongue, and my glasses stuck to my tongue, and I was like,
that might have happened. All right.
Hey, you're the catalyst for a wonderful father-son bonding opportunity, fucking with you.
Okay. So let's go to a clip, and this is the snatching of Maduro. Mark's knowledge is tested. We didn't vote for Cheeto as the title of it.
Once again, I just want to stress everybody, I didn't vote for Cheeto, but when he does something good, I'm honest about it and saying, yeah, that's a good thing, right? If he signs an executive order telling the Department of Education that they are going to stop with transgender ideology in schools, I'm going to go, I'm cool with that. If he signs an executive order saying that the federal government is no longer going to pay for sex change operations, I'm like, okay, I agree with that. We've all seen the resistance left to the point where, no matter what he does, if he does something they agree with, they lose their. That's where the word Trump derangement syndrome came from.
It killed Rob Reiner, TDS. Sorry, too soon.
Comments listed. He voted for Dorito. Second comment, dude, 100% voted for him. Third comment, I don't think government is paying for sex changes. Sounds like Fox News, but I do agree there shouldn't be anything about our sexual orientation or anything, or also, this guy didn't write very well. Religion of, yeah, I'm not reading the whole thing. But let's talk about that. Just the first two comments.
That was funny because they do gender reassignment surgery on minors, and it's all documented, and it's got nothing to do with what's on Fox News. Go ahead.
No, I was going back to he voted for Dorito.
Can I just say my fourth comment is he absolutely voted for Cheeto.
He did.
I thought the whole time while we were recording that he's lying to me.
Not wanting to.
No, I did not vote for Cheeto.
You did too. Don't lie.
I did not. I got a copy of the ballot, Josh.
Show it right now.
I think that's illegal.
No, it's not.
Who did you vote for, if you don't mind me
I
asking
voted
that?
for Rose McGowan in 2016, and I voted for Mike Rowe in 2024.
The dirty job guy,
Yeah,
Mike Rowe.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I thought I was throwing mine away with the Libertarian candidate, whose name I can't even remember. I think Oliver's in it somewhere.
Oliver Twist. His name was
Oliver
Oliver
Twist, that's who it
Twist.
was.
Well, yeah, and I get, and I get those comments on Twitter. No, I get that on, I get that on Twitter. You're absolutely voted for Cheetah, or in like couple social situations or
Okay.
whatever.
Well, let's just bring it full circle. What I said, I think you did. Whether or not you are saying you did or not, that's fine. But there's a specific circumstance on the back porch that I remember. We were having a cigarette. I was leaning over the railing, and you're like, Josh, you got to bite the bullet. You got to do it. You got to vote for Cheeto. You got to vote for. Tell me you said it. Tell me you said it.
I did, but that doesn't mean I had to
But
vote.
you didn't do it.
No. There was a different, yeah, and I don't know when that conversation took place. It could have been 6 months before the election, or it could have been 3 weeks. I don't know.
It was about 6 months before.
So
What made you not do it?
because I haven't voted for a major party presidential candidate since 1996, and before that, I voted for Reagan in '80 and '84, and then I couldn't vote for George H.W. Bush because I can't vote for the Bushes. They're establishment, warmongering Republicans. Big government Republicans. I bit my tongue and voted for Bob Dole and Jack Kemp in '96.
I thought you liked Jack Kemp.
Right, I voted for it. Because that's why I voted for it. That's
Okay.
why I voted in that election
Okay.
because Jack Kemp was on the ticket, and there was every possibility that since Bob Dole was 1,000 years old, something bad might happen and Jack Kemp would be president, which would have been great. Like not great that Bob Dole something bad happened to him, but you know. And then I did not vote for any of the Bush. I did not vote for Bush in 2000 or 2004 because it was George Bush. I voted for President Obama, for Senator Obama in 2008. I think I voted for Ron Paul in 2012. And in 2016, I voted for Rose McGowan because she brought down Harvey Weinstein. And I voted for Mike Rowe, the Dirty Jobs guy, because somebody I knew in the media said they were going to vote for him, and I was like, "That's a really good idea. I'm going to do that."
Have you listened to his podcast recently? He's had a podcast for the last few years. It's extremely good. It's extremely good. He's right up your alley politically. He's smart, but he's still open-minded.
I mean,
He really
yeah.
is all about the blue-collar job thing.
Well, I think the
It really
great
is
thing
good.
about him is that he's not all that political. I mean, he's not partisan politically. He's just like, you know, he reminds me of Chef Andrew Gruel, who is like on the city council in LA now and is a great guy and super, super smart. But like I am a libertarian conservative, so I really have a hard time voting for any Republican that's going to not drastically reduce government spending. And I knew Donald Trump wasn't going to do that. And that's probably the biggest reason why I didn't vote for him.
Chase Oliver. That's who it was. Chase Oliver was
Chase
a libertarian
Oliver.
candidate.
Chase Oliver Twist.
Chase Oliver Twist. I just wanted to say Mike Rowe is like in the night. If you grew up in the '90s, he was everybody's kind of cool new. What do they call those? What are those New Balance sneakers wearing, tucking his T-shirt into his jean shorts? Dad, that was really cool, slightly right of center, but really smart and nice to everybody.
Super smart and
down
nice
to
to
earth.
everybody. And he was not
Would let you borrow his leaf blower, and you can bring it back whenever.
Yeah.
Just bring it back whenever.
Kind of
That's
like
Mike Rowe.
Tim the Toolman Taylor kind of thing.
Are you still
Kind of Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Are you still tucking, Scott?
Am I still talking?
Tucking.
Tucking.
Oh, this motherfucker, dude. He got me. Dude, he's getting better. Do you have another one, Josh? If we live in an abundance society, all right, let's say AI takes off like crazy, which it will do, and everything is made super cheaply. We can make a house for $1,000. We can have food almost free because it's so cheap to do because nothing's going to require human labor. In that world, would you be more inclined to agree that things like housing is a human right, or would that have no impact?
I believe that anything that requires the labor, time, resources, money, and talent of other people is not a human right. Your human rights are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And I hope, and I deeply hope, and actually pray it remains that way.
All right. So imagine being a soulless husk who feels some people just don't deserve a roof over their heads and the richest. In planetary history, God, that would be embarrassing. God, that was a terrible sentence. But
Well, aside from the fact that it's illiterately written, like whenever somebody replies to me in an illiterate fashion, it's quite enjoyable. We're $38 trillion in debt. This whole business about we're the richest country in the world, we can make sure. On top of that, not everybody, like, I would simply tell this person that in cities with progressive city councils and progressive mayors, and progressive judges, it's literally against the law to remove homeless people from the street and get them into drug rehabilitation or a mental health facility or a jobs program or whatever it is they need. And I just tell them, you define compassion way differently than I do. You think it's compassionate to allow people to live on the street, right? Whether it's no matter whether it's a public health issue because they're defecating on the street also, and not and they're not showering every day, et cetera, or they're doing drugs in public, which is a public safety issue. Shooting up in public is a public safety issue. Syringes on the sidewalk are a public safety issue. Yes, they need to be housed, and unfortunately, most homeless people either have an addiction problem or a mental health problem, or they're obviously out of work, and some people are out of work and need a jobs training program. Some people need mental health care, and some people need drug rehabilitation. And I define that as compassionate, providing that as compassionate, not allowing people to live on the street with a roof without a roof over their head. And it bears repeating because progressive politicians and judges in those cities allow it to happen.
I want to say, I agree with everything you said. My statement when I asked that question, in my head, I was imagining something way different, and perhaps I should have articulated it better. A world of the future, AI. Let's say the singularity exists and AI takes off, right? We bring energy costs down to next to nothing. We're able to build things for next to nothing. It is so cheap to make a house for someone, right? My point is, if it's as easy to make a house as it is to make a bundle of apples or something close to it, no matter how crazy a motherfucker is, I don't know if I want to see him out on the street. I know this is technical and complex, right? I'm just saying, if we have the means, no matter how fucked someone is, like same way I feel about prison reform, right? I just don't want people to suffer because they're fucked. But everything you said is still 100% true.
There are
I don't know how to find
there
that
are
balance.
people that choose to live on the street, and lots
Yes.
of them, and they are allowed to because those cities don't have the kinds of laws that allowed municipal agencies, whether it's the police department or the public health service, to come remove them from the street.
I think
Right?
both these things are compatible then, right?
We used to have vagrancy laws, et cetera, et cetera. So if you're not a drug addict and you're not mentally ill, you're just a vagrant living on the streets because you want to, we still can't remove you from the street.
That's a separate issue than what I asked in that question, just to clarify, but I do agree with you completely. You don't live in Los Angeles, man.
No,
Every day it's so goddamn frustrating. I'm like, why is that dude just allowed to be there every day, like living in his van?
Yeah,
right there.
yeah,
Like it
exactly.
just
No,
makes
precisely. I know that people that are saying, they're throwing out the taglines. Everyone deserves blah blah healthcare. It's a human right. Or you think people deserve to live on the street? No, and no, and
Do you
it
think that
really
people that choose to live on the street should have realistic consequences for breaking the law? And I
absolutely,
agree.
yeah.
Well said. Was there any other comments on that one? I'm
Oh yeah,
curious, Josh.
there are other comments on this one, but I want to go back to the grammatical thing that we were talking about. What is a soulless husk? Can you
I
describe that? I mean, a piece of grain that goes, or something that goes around grain.
The husk of the corn is just the useless outside part of it. Soulless means I'm an empty shell of a man.
It's like
Okay.
an automaton, like created by top Ronald Reagan scientist to like continue on his legacy throughout the universe.
Yes.
It has no soul or feelings. For the comment, I do appreciate the comments, man. But like,
Yeah, the comments are
I ain't
great.
hating on it. Thank you
Yeah.
for the engagement. I actually do appreciate it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but yeah, Mark is not a husk. He is not soulless. He's an extremely compassionate guy. So that's just incorrect. But thank you.
round them up, round them up.
All right.
What else do you want to talk about, Josh?
No one deserves anything. I bet you expect me to make you that $1,000 house for free, lol. It's always someone doing something for you, losers.
I don't even understand what that means.
I read it as it. I mean, I can't.
Uh,
Okay.
Ain't nobody doing shit for me. I'm making my own shit.
Okay.
$1,000. I understand the $1,000 house costs money, but there's billions of dollars in California that have been spent on homeless people. Maybe a fraction of that being
$22
$200,000.
billion. The state
There
of
you go,
California
yeah.
spent $22 billion on homeless people.
No,
They got more homeless people. Because
every
whatever
time we
you
mention this, you're going to have to go do a health check on him, Josh. I don't think he's going to.
Okay.
All right. The whole notion that government can stop homelessness is just it's absurd.
I have a question for you, Mark.
Yeah.
My $1,000 houses that I brought up in that episode.
Yeah.
You always want to, for very good reason, want to show, hey, look, lefties, here's evidence of what you're saying is absolutely fucking retarded. As an experiment, the $1,000 houses in one area of one city, right? We give all these homeless people one of these $1,000 houses. They sign on the dotted line that we're allowed to follow them around with cameras or whatever, right? We do a Netflix documentary about it. And it proves your point. Hey, look, these people have a nice, comfortable place to live if they follow these really simple rules. They can't do it because they're drug addicts or they're crazy. How do we help these?
There's a mental health issue. Yeah.
I would love for that to be shown to the people. Do you think that could be a part of that avenue?
For every person that says to me, you just don't think people deserve thus and so, my reply to them is yes, they absolutely deserve the help that they need. And your position is the only help that they need is a free place to lay their head. And that's not true.
Yeah, exactly. So I would love an experiment that proves that point. That's it.
Okay, so going to the next one. This is your comment, Scott, your question to Mark, their reply to Mark's answer. Epic waffling, completely talked around the question. I kind of enjoyed that one.
I didn't.
I think the last 5 minutes was me clarifying that he wasn't on the same page as the question I was asking. So I have to agree with that comment. Or no disrespect at all to Mark. His head was just somewhere different.
Okay, the next one.
What was that a reference to?
Your answer on the video we just watched.
My answer was unclear.
Apparently it was waffling. So.
And Scott agrees with my enemies.
Usually, dude. I have a hidden alter ego on X that I just troll the shit out of you. I can't wait till you find out who it is.
AI is a bubble anyway. All these people need to go see the world and how it actually moves.
There's an economic bubble going on, but that doesn't mean technology is going to go backwards.
I don't
That's not
think
how it
AI
works.
is a bubble.
It's not a bubble because technology will never go backwards. Just like the government bureaucracy, it's never going to give anything away and step back. Am I right, Mark?
Oh yeah, I
Technology
think, yeah,
always goes forward.
yeah, I think you're right. In fact,
All
I
right.
know you're right.
Last
Technology.
comment.
Yeah.
Comment on this. Sorry, Mark. Imagine being such an intelligent person. This is in quotes. That you believe labor, and it's spelled with a U, so it makes me.
Oh, they're British. Go fuck yourself if you're
You
British.
know what? I don't even
Like
want to read it anymore. I don't want to read it
your
anymore.
country, your whole island is a goddamn universe of nonsense, and you expect us to take you seriously?
He did
Come
bring
on,
up
I'm just playing. I appreciate the comment.
AI
Just
isn't
playing.
solving shit.
What's the question? What did he say? I
What
know.
did he say? What did the labor guy say?
Labor will go away and that things will be almost free. This guy's ludicrous and a very stupid person. He probably thinks we need to buy meat at a grocery store to save animals from being butchered. AI isn't solving shit.
Not right now, but
Nope.
technology never goes backwards. So it's really just a timeline thing, or it's a we destroy. I don't know. Maybe there's something different. Maybe there's something good.
I'm
But I doubt it.
reveling in the fact that Scotty finally got dunked instead of me.
Oh yeah. Spread the wealth around. I don't understand the meat at the grocery store thing. Like, this sounds like an angry person that's like saying angry things online, which I guess I kind of do too. But I'm trying, at least on X through our account, to not like have those kind of comments for whatever that's
When he
worth.
talks
But
about meat at the grocery store, he's talking about your pork sword when you're at Kroger's.
I,
All right, last one.
I don't understand.
This requires a share screen again, and I will.
Somebody predicted that AI is going to eliminate 30% of our jobs within the next 7 years.
I think it's a vast underestimate. I think it's going to be quicker and more. I think the very real possibility of 40% unemployment is we're going to snap our fingers and we're going to be there and we're going to be like, how the hell this happened?
Do you think we need to erect guardrails so that that doesn't happen?
I think we need to think about it. I think we need to run experiments, and I think we need to listen to super smart people. And I think Ahmad Mustek is the number one person I've found that we need to be listening to. I think he's the most realistic. There's people like that we need to listen to. Experiments need to be run because we have no idea. All of this is going to be new. Like, how do we, what do we do when human labor isn't wanted is a huge question because it throws everything out. I'm going to get dunked on this one.
You were so super smart right there. It's like I
It
would
was a
just
good
want to.
comment. Yeah.
Someone's gonna. Is this where the anti-Semitism comes in? This is gonna be
No, but it really this one bothered me. LMFAO, the stupidity that comes out of people's mouth when they have no idea what they're talking about, but get paid to talk.
Oh
Wow.
shit!
How much are you paying?
This is
me,
an
Scott?
awesome comment. I wish I got paid to.
Are you
that
paying
is
me
the
in
biggest.
tip?
Wait, just a sec, Mark, please. That is the biggest compliment I've ever received. To think that me saying my stupid bullshit will be worthy of somebody paying me is the biggest compliment I've ever received. Sorry, go ahead, Mark.
Are you paying me in dick? Because you still have homosexual by choice underneath my. Damn you, Scott!
I don't know how to turn it off.
It's just like you click in it, and yes, you do know how to turn it off.
Someone thinks we get paid to like we're just like what? Why did that bother you so much, Josh? I think it's just funny. Why does it
I
bother
don't
you?
think we've been doing this for a long time, right? A long time, over a year. We did quite a few trials prior to that where we went an hour and a half on one podcast, which was insane because Mark wouldn't shut up. But
Why you got to make Mark the target?
I mean, it's
We're following the commenters.
no, but this is something we've just been doing this to just connect with each other more than anything. This has not been a paid adventure at all.
Yeah, because Scott's in California and California, and we're not.
We've literally lost money.
You and I live like 40 miles from each other. It's not like I'm driving to your house every day. I don't get to see you very often. I don't get to see my godson very often. Yeah, I can see where it would make you mad. You know what makes me mad about it? It makes me mad that there are people. The second generation of the Department of Education makes me mad. People that have people who are warm-blooded turnips and have applesauce for brains. It bothers me a little bit. I have to admit it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Here's the other thing is, each of us have an opinion about something, a very particular topic. You may have a more eloquent opinion about it at sometimes, but you have an opinion, and you're not afraid to share it. I think that's what the gist of this is we're just three guys talking, having a drink, and having a little fun on the weekend. So I don't think it has anything to do with being paid at all.
I think that's super smart and very well said, Josh. Because yeah, we're just
I'd say it also costs me money for the subscription, and Josh. Josh, it doesn't cost Mark anything.
Why doesn't it cost me anything?
Because I'm paying for Riverside. Josh is paying for the other stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god! I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, it's all right. You can pay me back.
It's minimal. It's like $300 a year for each of us.
It's not a big deal. Yeah, exactly. This is exactly.
It's really
not a big deal.
Divide that by 12. It's not that much of a
for the low cost of 11 cents per day. You too can help the starving people in California that are curing children of cancer.
I just want to say the reason I felt like this was a good idea is because I love podcasts. I know you two don't really listen to them too much, but I
just gave you right. What are you talking about?
I don't think you're as dedicated to the world as I am. I'm a fangirl. I'm the slutty bitch backstage just trying to suck their dick at like a Led Zeppelin concert when it comes to podcasts. Just like, that's me. Yeah, I'm a fucking fanboy. It's fucking embarrassing.
One of my favorite quotes is "Freedom rings where opinions clash." Freedom rings where opinions clash. And so I don't harbor any animus to anybody that comments on whatever we do, because I deeply and profoundly believe in that. That is a quote from Adlai Stevenson, who, by the way, got crushed back-to-back in 2 presidential elections when his opponent was General Eisenhower. Probably wasn't a good idea to think that you could win an election like running against General Eisenhower right after World War II. But I deeply and profoundly believe in that. I believe in it so much. I think I've got that quote up on my, like, it's part of my Twitter bio. Like,
no, that's cool, man. You interrupted. You did not let me finish my point, which is totally fine, though. I totally forgive you, because that's part of my point. It's all about love. And I hear these podcasts and people talking. I'm like, that's the shit we fucking talk about, dude. And I'm like, oh shit, we've said shit that's more unique or more interesting in our conversations than this podcast that has 30,000 people watching it. I'm like, we should fucking do this.
With no rehearsal, with no scripts. We don't text each other with what we're going to tell. We don't practice. We don't rehearse.
We go out of our way not to tell each other what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, I think is a breath of fresh air, but, fuck me if you don't believe it.
Well, I get back to the actual whole comments thing and coming back to it. I enjoy the comments. Keep them coming. They're
please.
Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an interaction that...
Keep them coming. Yes, keep them coming. I will die for your right to call me a soulless husk. I will take a bullet. I will take a bullet in the chest for you to say that to me. I will take a cock in the mouth.
He's being literal, people. Literal.
And also, just please, whoever put that comment, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about by the grocery store meat thing. Send another comment. I don't know what that means.
Hell yeah.
Please continue, Josh. Sorry.
I do enjoy having people harass Mark. It is.
Did you straight up laugh out loud while reading any of those comments for the first time? Like, oh, they got his motherfucking ass.
Oh yeah.
Like,
for sure.
I want somebody to come after me for smoking.
There is 3 comments on the last one, which is talking about ICE.
ICE has detainers out which means, hey, law enforcement, if you catch these individuals, let us know because we need to deport them. In a nutshell, that's what that means, right?
Correct. And they don't do it.
Because of sanctuary city laws, even if you wanted to do it as a local law enforcement officer in New York City, for instance, you're not allowed to.
Correct.
Okay, that's a problem. And from what I understand from fourth grade civics, federal laws outweigh state laws.
The Supremacy Clause has been more or less precedent ever since the National Guard was sent in to stop George Wallace from blocking school door entrances.
We're being conquered from within, fighting ourselves.
A lot of people have that point of view. Understood.
I don't know what that means. That's another illiterately composed sentiment or sentence or whatever the fuck you want to
I
call it.
don't even think that guy was shit talking you, Mark. I
No,
think
it wasn't.
Probably agreed with you.
I feel like it's a relevant comment. We're being conquered.
It makes sense. I mean, it's the classic. Do you stay true? Like it's ethical dilemmas, right? Do you stay true to the party that's going to beat the party that you're going against, or is there some deeper truth you want to stick with? It's a legitimate thing to think about when you're going through it, dude. That's what politics is.
I want to wrap it up with some of the funniest things that I saw today. Funniest, I have to honor the left with their ability to say things that are simultaneously pathetic and stupid and also hilarious. So the protesters were impeding on some ICE agents who were showing up at a residence where they were going to arrest an illegal alien sexual predator of children. And he rolled his window down and he said to the protester, "We're here to arrest an illegal alien sexual predator, child sex offender." And that's who you're protesting for. That's all I got.
The world we live in, bro. It's the world we live in, bro.
We have.
Hey, that's what I'm saying, though. There's a huge amount of people throwing their opinions out there, right? Ours, agree, disagree, it's a rational one. It's not a violence one, right? Yeah. We need more talking.
We need more talking. We need cooler heads to prevail. We need people to sort of be able to rationally be somewhere in the center. You don't have to be like I'm, lean a little bit right, a little bit libertarian of center, or what.
You voted for Dorito.
You did vote for him, dude. You fucking liar. You voted for him.
I voted for Cheeto.
Yes.
All right. Last comment, and we're gonna cut it off right here. I feel it's a relevant comment. Sanctuary cities are slaughterhouses.
That's true.
That's it.
No, that's
language
true.
is a little harsh for me, but I understand.
Well, I mean, it's true to the extent. I don't know if you watched the 6-minute video I shared with you guys today. So
it's too long. I told you it was too
really long. Yeah.
It's
cut it down.
minutes.
Give me like a 30-second video. I'll watch it.
ADD, man. You got to get with the program.
The next time you're sitting on the can, you can watch it.
All right.
Don't take me. God, I shouldn't. I got a bigger problem if I got to sit down the can for 6 minutes and 43 seconds.
Well, I just want to thank everybody for their comments because freedom rings where opinions clash. That simple. I may not agree with what you have to say, but I will defend to the death your right to say it.
Amen, sister.
He will.